Trucks drive to the grain unloading pit at a low speed. The carriage is lifted and the grain slides smoothly into the grain unloading pit. Wheat is lifted to an elevated position by the bucket elevator, then transferred to vibratory cleaning sieves for foreign matter separation. Wheat drops onto the sieve surface through the feed inlet. Oversized impurities are discharged from the end impurity outlet of the sieve surface. Qualified wheat flows smoothly through the sieve holes to the wheat outlet. Then it is conveyed to the stoner. Wheat falls uniformly onto the sieve surface of the stoner through the feed inlet. Separated stones move upward along the sieve surface to the stone outlet for discharge. Qualified wheat slides down the sieve surface to the wheat outlet. Then the wheat is conveyed to the wheat scourer. Permanent magnetic sleeve achieves contactless separation of magnetic impurities from wheat by magnetic force. Wheat enters the wheat scourer's cavity uniformly. Internal beaters spin at high speed, shaking off wheat surface, bran hairs, dust, and mud clods. Wheat falls onto the planar rotary screen. Screen body makes planar rotary motion. Raw materials meeting the sieve hole size pass through the screen and fall to the lower layer. Large impurities are retained by the screen surface and discharged. Impurity removed wheat falls onto the elevator. The wheat is lifted to a high position by the elevator and then falls into the wheat wash machine. Spiral agitator rotates to thoroughly clean the wheat. Cleaned wheat enters the dewatering chamber to drain the surface water from the wheat. Slightly wet wheat is conveyed to the upper discharge port by the agitator. Washed wheat is conveyed into the wheat tempering silo by a screw conveyor. The bran softens inside the silo. This significantly increases the flour yield and improves the flour whiteness. The wheat, after tempering, is conveyed to the elevator by a screw conveyor belt. The wheat is then conveyed by the bucket elevator to the secondary impurity removal section. Secondary cleaning is a key purification process for wheat milling before grinding. It also offsets primary cleaning omissions and effectively protects core milling equipment. The cleaned wheat is then discharged to the bucket elevator. It is hoisted to a high position by the elevator and then discharged to the screw conveyor. Then the cleaned wheat is conveyed to the cleaned wheat bin. Subsequently, the cleaned wheat is fed into the flour mill for grinding and flour production. The cleaned wheat is fed into the flour mill. It is fed into the grinding zone through the quantitative feeding mechanism of the flour mill. The grinding rolls rotate at different speeds to generate a rubbing force, completing bran endosperm separation and endosperm milling. Wheat enters the wheat milling section. High square plan sifter accurately screens the mixed material ground by the flour mill. Motor drives internal counterweights to realize reciprocating vibration. Different particle size materials are discharged through respective outlets for full classification. The purifier separates and purifies the mixed material after bran grinding. Materials stratify from bottom to top as they advance along the screen surface. The screen cleaning brushes operate synchronously with the vibration, prevent screen hole clogging, and maintain classification accuracy. Bran with attached endosperm is uniformly fed into the machine. The brush roll's kneading force detaches endosperm particles from the bran. Stripped fine endosperm particles pass through the bottom screen to the hopper. Qualified inspected wheat flour is sent to the packing scale for bagging and sealing. The integrated bagging and palletizing system boosts operational efficiency and enables continuous production, reduces labor costs, and minimizes human-induced losses. Forklift moves finished flour stacks straight to the loading zone. Connect warehousing and transportation, improving outbound efficiency.